Good morning, Teddy, and a special good morning to all our viewers. How are you this morning? I hope that you all are well.
Good morning, Lovey. Yes, I am very well indeed. I want to welcome you and the viewers and thank you for watching.
Teddy, let us quickly review what we have dealt with last time.
Good idea, Lovey. In the previous video we look at the importance of a comprehensive guide to study methods. I gave a short overview on how you will benefit watching the series. I referred to quick fix solutions and their benefit or lack of benefit. I alerted you to scams, and how to identify them. I have explained the role and function of the parent of a student. I have explained the benefits of having a study coach. I briefly referred to the attitudes of the students towards knowledge. I concluded with a brief overview on the benefits of being a successful student.
What will we be doing today, Teddy?
Today we will look at circumstances and how it impacts on success. How to change a dysfunctional life and claim your success. How to deal with laziness. The impact of the people who surround you. We will explore the secret to success. We will analyze the concepts clever and stupid. We will look at locus of control and how it impacts on your life. We will explore your attitude towards success. How to break old habits. We will look at how to deal with distractions. We will conclude with advice to beat procrastination.
Teddy, can we justify our failures on our circumstances?
In life we are able to justify anything and everything. If you are a failure, you can blame it on your circumstances, life, your parents, and your background, and I'm sure if I give you enough time, you can still come up with 100 more excuses. But that is all they are, just excuses. Pretty useless. You can't use excuses to pay your bills or help you in any way. Why then do we use excuses? Maybe we just use them to pacify ourselves. And if you do it often enough, you can even convince yourself, and sometimes even others, to pity you. The same as excuses, pity is pretty useless. They can also not be used to pay your bills.
Teddy, I often see people crying with a loaf of bread under their arms.
That is true. Have you ever seen a child with both hands filled with sweets, and then asking for more? Most of the time, you will hear one response: first eat what you have, then I will give you more. Don't we often do the same? Our hands are filled with blessings and yet we asked for more. Maybe we should use what we have first, then we will be blessed with more. You see, you will be blessed, even if you do nothing, your nothing will be blessed, and tomorrow you will have double nothing. Our current circumstances is only a snapshot of where you are in life. It is no indication of your future, or where you want to be. If you allow your circumstances to control your responses, then you'll never overcome. However, if you refuse to be a victim of circumstance, and get to the point where failure is no longer an option, then circumstances will just be a passing issue. So, give your circumstances a beat down. Master your emotions, don't let them master you. In life it all depends on what you concentrate on. If you concentrate on your problems, the solutions will disappear. If you concentrate on the solutions, your problems will disappear.
Teddy, some people feel, whatever. It's not so bad right now.
Yes, to some people, their dysfunctional life has become so part of them that they experience their current situation as the norm. This is the way things should be. They have nothing to compare it to. A life of abundance and success is not something out there that only exists on television and in the movies. Success is for the taking. All you need to do is to accept it, and make it part of your life.
Teddy, how does laziness impact on success?
We've all heard the statement, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? It's the same with laziness. You're in charge of how you respond to your emotions. You can't help feeling lazy, but you can help acting lazy. I still feel lazy all the time when I'm supposed to write, or mow the lawn, or do something grown up. I'd rather go watch TV or play video games. The only difference between now and then is that now I don't let my feelings tell me what to do.
Teddy, what impact does the people around you have on your success?
Who do you surround yourself with? Do you surround yourself with people who are failures, or do you surround yourself with people who are successful? They say birds of a feather flock together. If you are in the water, busy drowning, you will reach out to those closest to you. The problem is that they are drowning themselves. Yes, they can identify with you, and you might feel comfortable with them, but they will not be able to help you. Chances are good they will make you drown in the effort to save themselves. If you reach out to someone that is standing on the side. At least they can throw you a lifeline and pull you out.
Teddy, what role does satisfaction plays in success?
It all boils down to comfort zones. A person will refuse to get moving until their fear of failing where they're at becomes so acute that they're no longer scared to move on to something else. The problem lies with satisfaction. As long as you are satisfied with your current situation, how horrible it might be, your life will not change. The moment that you are not satisfied with the status quo, that is when change will occur. One decision can change your life.
Teddy, what is the main reason for success or lack of it?
There are two kinds of people in life. The one is because of and the other is in spite of. The because of group of people justify their failure by saying because of this or that what happened in my past I am a failure. The other group of people reason that in spite of what happened I overcame it and still made a success of my life. It is your decision what you will be. Will you be an in spite of or a because of person?
Yes, Teddy, I think Peter Dupreez is a good example. Let me tell you more about him. There is a person called Peter Dupreez. He became a quadriplegic after an accident. He could have easily said because of my accident I cannot run, walk, or swim. And I don't think anyone would have blamed him for not doing anything. But he decided to say in spite of my accident I will still complete the Ironman competition, which is one of the toughest triathlon races in the world. He completed it. Now you can decide, will you be an in spite of or a because of person? The choice is yours and only you will pay the price or reap the benefits of your decision. Teddy, is there such a thing as a clever or stupid person?
There is no such thing as a clever or stupid person. This is little boxes created by man to make our lives easier. Once we know whether a person is clever or stupid, it makes our life so much easier. We can now act towards this person in accordance to our paradigm.
Teddy, how reliable is our evaluation of others?
We evaluate others in terms of ourselves. We are the yardstick with which they are measured. If you are tall, you will evaluate all the people shorter than you as short, yet they might only be shorter than you, which do not make them short. So what does this tell us about them? Nothing. It tells us more about yourself, as what it tells you about the other person. In reality, such a thing does not exist. Clever or stupid are two ends on a continuum or line. One moves up and down this line depending on the specific circumstances and a specific time. One is never stagnant. There are times in your life when you will move towards clever, while other times you might move more towards stupid. This will be dependent on the situation and the specific time in your life. This is never cast in stone but is always fluid.
Teddy, what is locus of control and how does it impact on success?
Let me explain. What is your reaction when you do well in an exam? Is it one of, I studied hard and I deserve the mark I got, or is it one of the exam was easy? What is your reaction when you do badly in an exam? Is it one of I didn't study hard enough, or is it one of the exam was difficult? Where you put the blame determines your locus of control. If you blame external factors for your failure or success, you have an external locus of control. If however you blame yourself for your failure, and take credit for your success, you have an internal locus of control. A student with an external locus of control are more likely to fail again, as he had no control over his circumstances. A person with an internal locus of control are more likely to succeed because he is in charge of his life and is not ruled by circumstances. Learning performances of the students with internal locus of control are high. and they are more proactive and effective during the learning process. On the other hand, the ones with external locus of control are more passive and reactive during this period. Successful learners know that failure and success is a natural part of life. In the presence of repeated failure, successful learners carry on, confident that they'll figure it out. Successful learners are like water, nothing can stop them. An obstacle might slow them down for a little while, but they will soon find a way to flow around that obstacle. Failures makes them more persistent, they will not give up.
Teddy, how do you become the change you want?
Be the change you want. Reality always manifests from inside to outside. The inside is what creates the outside. So if you want a change in your reality, guess what needs to change first? Your inner space. Act the way you want to be and soon you be the way you act. You will never reach a point where you have nothing to learn. If you think you've reached such a point, you are basically living in denial.
Teddy, what should your attitude be to be successful?
Instead of the attitude of, why is life doing this to me? Develop the attitude of, what can I learn from this situation? If you do this, you won't be wallowing in self-pity. Worrying, blaming, complaining and fretting serves absolutely no useful purpose. It's just a waste of energy when you indulge in any of these behaviors. If you want change, look within and change the aspects in you that have attracted your current reality.
Teddy, how can I break old habits?
Don't wait for it to feel right. Improving your self-discipline means changing up your normal routine, which can be uncomfortable and awkward. Habit behaviors are traced to a part of the brain called the basal ganglia, a portion of the brain associated with emotions, patterns, and memories. Decisions, on the other hand, are made in the prefrontal cortex, a completely different area. When a behavior becomes habit, we stop using our decision-making skills and instead function on autopilot. Therefore, breaking a bad habit and building a new habit not only requires us to make active decisions, it will feel wrong. Your brain will resist the change in favor of what it has been programmed to do.
Teddy, what is the solution?
Embrace the wrong. Acknowledge that it will take a while for your new regime to feel right or good or natural. Keep chugging along. It will happen. Schedule breaks, treats, and rewards for yourself. Self-discipline does not mean your new regimen needs to be entirely cold turkey, hardcore, or drill sergeant-like in execution. In fact, giving yourself no room for fun often results in failures, disappointments, and giving in to your old ways. While practicing self-control, schedule specific breaks, treats, and rewards for yourself. Self-discipline can be hard. Reward your effort. Forgive yourself and move forward. Instituting a new way of thinking won't always go according to plan. You will have ups and downs, fabulous successes, and flat-out failures.
So Teddy, the key is to keep moving forward. When you have a setback, acknowledge what caused it and move on. Forgive yourself, and get back in the saddle as soon as possible. The longer you're off your game, the harder it is to keep going in a positive direction.
Yes, self-discipline means that they think about their words and actions and then make choices that are right for themselves and for others. Those with self-discipline accept that things do not always go their way. Successful students will finish their work before play. They work hard and play hard. To them it's always a case of duty before pleasure.
Teddy, how should you deal with distractions?
Whether it's email alerts, phone calls from friends or WhatsApp chats with friends while working, distractions are a hindrance to effective use of time. Distractions break your concentration, lower your productivity and often prevent you from completing important tasks on time. They can also cause stress. Identify what is distracting you from doing core tasks and put a stop to it. Kill that television and turn off your internet connection and phone. Put up a do not disturb or similar sign at the entrance of your dedicated workspace to prevent interruptions. Just do whatever it takes to minimize distractions. This ensures you take control of your days and maximizes your productivity.
Teddy, most of us suffer from procrastination. Tell us what it is.
Procrastination is the thief of time. Procrastination is the practice of carrying out less urgent tasks in preference to more urgent ones, or doing more pleasurable things in place of less pleasurable ones, and thus putting off impending tasks to a later time, sometimes to the last minute before a deadline. Like going on a jol with your friends, instead of studying for a test, where you know you should have been studying. And now you find yourself in a situation where you have to cram the work. Don't put off tasks that you should be focusing on right now and let procrastination steal your time. Remind yourself that the best time to do some things is usually now. Push yourself a little harder to beat procrastination and get what needs to be done.
Teddy, how do we beat procrastination?
An effective strategy to beat procrastination is to tell yourself you are only going to embark on a project for a few minutes, say 10 minutes. Once you start the project, your creative juices will start flowing. You will then find you want to continue with the task and quite possibly take it to the end. The trick to beat procrastination can be as simple as devoting a small amount of time to start. Just start. The most difficult part of pushing a wheelbarrow is to start. Once it starts moving, momentum will carry it forward.
Teddy, can you summarize what we did today?
Today we looked at circumstances and how it impacts on success. How to change a dysfunctional life and claim your success. How to deal with laziness. The impact of the people who surround you. We explored the secret to success. We analyzed the concepts clever and stupid. We looked at locus of control and how it impacts on your life. We explored your attitude towards success. How to break old habits. We looked at how to deal with distractions. We concluded with advice to beat procrastination.
Teddy, what can we expect from the rest of the series?
In the rest of the series we will go into the detail of exactly what needs to be in place if you want to be successful in your studies. We will give you all the skills and knowledge to make you the most successful student ever. You will have all the tools necessary for you to become great. Whether you use the tools is entirely up to you. At least you will have them in your possession, and you will know how to use them. If you think someone else you know might benefit from this series, please spread the word. We want to thank you for watching and spending some time with us. Please don't forget to like and join us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please post them below. We will get back to you. May you be blessed.